Here's the Writer's Almanac for Wednesday, April the 10th, 2019. 1925, on this day, F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby was published by Scribner's and got mixed reviews. Fitzgerald himself thought there was a problem with the novel. A big fault, he said. I gave no account of the emotional relations between Gatsby and Daisy from the time of their reunion to the catastrophe. The book didn't sell very well either, but it slowly gained popularity, and today it's one of the most taught books in high schools. It's the birthday of the novelist and travel writer Paul Theroux, born in Medford, Massachusetts, 1941. An English major in college, afterward he went into the Peace Corps in Malawi, was thrown out of the country, went to Uganda, and there he met the novelist V.S. Naipaul, who became Theroux's mentor and friend. He started publishing novels, but his first big bestseller was The Great Railway Bazaar in 1975. It's the birthday of the writer who said, I think perfectionism is based on the obsessive belief that if you run carefully enough, hitting each stepping stone just right, you won't have to die. The truth is that you will die anyway, and that a lot of people who aren't even looking at their feet are going to do a whole lot better than you and have a lot more fun while they're doing it. And that was Anne Lamott, born in San Francisco in 1954. A tennis star in school, went to college on a tennis scholarship, but she drank too much. She became an alcoholic and bulimic as well, dropped out of school after 2 years. She did well as a writer, wrote for magazines, published 2 novels, but she was doing drugs, drinking hard, and one night had a religious experience. She felt that Jesus was in the room with her. She started going to church, published her 3rd novel, which got bad reviews, so she started drinking even more heavily, woke up every morning not knowing what had happened the night before. Finally, she was speaking at a benefit. 150 people had all paid to come hear her talk, and she drank so much during the speech she passed out in the middle of it. She decided to get sober. Slowly she did, and she's been ever since. Got pregnant a few years later, decided to keep the baby, though the father left when she told him that, and she wrote a book about it, which became her first big bestseller, Operating Instructions, a journal of my son's first year. It was on this day in 1912 the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, with 2,228 passengers and lifeboats for only half that many. Here's a poem for today by Geraldine Connolly, My Granddaughter's Face. When I stare at that strange, ethereal flower, I wonder how she chose my daughter's body for her entry into this world. She could have been a monkey or a hummingbird, could have chosen the rainforest or a volcanic island for her home. I watch her cornflower eyes, mysterious eyelashes, trace the contour of her face shaped like my husband's with his high forehead and alert gaze. Gardeners dream of a flower like you, Adela, unfolding before them, a dreamy, heart-shaped blossom, uttering bird-like syllables. The features of our ancestors are filigreed on your skin. A poem by Geraldine Connolly, My Granddaughter's Face, from Aileron, published by Terrapin Books and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.
Happy National Poetry Month. I'm Laura Foley, and some of my poems have recently been featured on the Writer's Almanac. If you appreciate discovering new poetry through this program, please consider donating to the Writer's Almanac today. The link to donate is in the email newsletter, which you can sign up for at garrisonkeeler.com/subscribe.